Hey, hello guys, welcome to my first video. So in this video I will be teaching you about the different types of gates we have in the field of electronics. So these are the concepts that are called as the basics of electronics, and the students, the people, the graduates who are into their first year or second year, basically into the first year you will be getting introduced to these kind of logical gates, especially when you are in the electronics or the circuit branch. So there are several types of gates, and you could see there are gates which are called as AND gate, OR gate, an inverter, a buffer, NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR gate, exclusive NOR gate. So I'll be telling about each of these gates in detail. So AND gate, what is an AND gate? It is basically a logical gate wherein you have the equation of if you get two inputs or two lows or two zeros, you will get output as 0, or if you have two highs or two ones, then you have the output 1. So basically you will get only 1 as the output when both of the inputs are high or 1. So that is the AND gate. Second, the OR gate. In the OR gate you see that if one of the inputs is 1 or both of the inputs is 1, so then the output will be 1. So only in this condition that at least one input is 1, you will get the output as 1. So that is OR gate. Inverter is basically, it flips the input. So at the input if you have 0, it will give you 1 as output. At input if you have 1, it will give 0 as output. So that is the inverter. A buffer is nothing but it is just usually used to pass the signal. If you get 0 as the input or have 0 as the input, it will pass 0. If you have 1 at the input, it will pass 1. The NAND gate. So what is NAND gate? NAND gate is basically that gate wherein if you have both ones, then it will be giving you 0. So it is just the inversion of the AND gate. So just observe the output table of the AND gate. So this is just the reverse of that. So then you will understand. So what is NOR gate? NOR is nothing but not OR. So this is also the inversion of OR gate. So if you observe the OR output, so whatever output is there, so it is the inverted output here in the NOR. Exclusive OR. So in the exclusive OR gate, here it operates such that at least both the inputs, the values should be different. Like the values should not be both 0 or both 1. So both the values should be different, like 0 1 or 1 0. So at that condition it will provide 1 as the output. Exclusive NOR or XNOR gate. So XNOR gate, what it will do, it will produce the output as 1 if both the inputs are same in the sense both inputs can be 0 or both inputs can be 1, then only the output will be 1.